In ancient times, when gods and mortals often crossed paths, there was born a figure whose strength and loyalty would be remembered for all ages. His name was Jian, later known as Erlang Shen, the warrior with a third eye. He was the son of Yang Tianyu and a celestial maiden, making him both mortal and divine. His bloodline carried the essence of heaven, and from an early age, he showed extraordinary courage and insight. Yet, his life was marked not by peace, but by trials and struggles that forged him into a champion of justice. Yang Jian's childhood was clouded by tragedy. His mother, having broken heavenly law by marrying a mortal, was punished and imprisoned beneath Mount Hua. The mountain pressed upon her with divine force, leaving her unable to escape. The young Yang Jian grew up in grief, longing to free his mother. This sorrow planted within him a resolve as unshakable as stone. He swore that one day he would have the power to break the chains of fate and rescue her from suffering. To fulfill this vow, Yang Jian sought the path of cultivation. He studied under Yuding Zhenren, one of the 12 golden immortals, on the sacred Kunlun Mountains. There, he trained in divine arts, swordsmanship, and heavenly spells. Through endless years of practice, he refined his body and spirit. His master, seeing his perseverance, bestowed upon him powerful treasures, the three-pointed double-edged blade, sharp enough to cleave mountains, and the loyal howling celestial dog, a companion fierce as thunder. More importantly, Yang Jian awakened the gift of his divine third eye, which could pierce through illusions and unveil truth hidden from mortal sight. With these powers, Yang Jian descended into the mortal world. He traveled across mountains and rivers, defeating demons, taming spirits, and aiding those oppressed by monsters and corrupt rulers. Wherever he went, he brought order to chaos. His reputation spread, and mortals revered him as a savior. Yet, his heart still carried the weight of his vow to free his mother. Every battle, every victory, was but another step toward the strength he needed for that final task. In time, Yang Jian's path led him into the great struggles of the age. The Shang dynasty had fallen into corruption under King Zhou, whose cruelty brought suffering to countless people. The righteous forces of Zhou, led by King Wu and guided by the immortal Jiang Zia, rose to challenge tyranny. Yang Jian joined their cause, his blade flashing like lightning on the battlefield. He fought not for glory, but for the people, for justice, and for the hope of a better world. Among his many battles, Yang Jian's confrontation with the demon Shen Gongbao and other powerful foes tested his might. With strategy and courage, he defeated them one by one, proving his place among the greatest warriors. His third eye blazed in combat, striking fear into the hearts of demons. The howling celestial dog tore through enemies with unmatched ferocity, while Yang Jian's blade carved paths of victory. Through fire and storm, he remained unyielding. Yet, his greatest struggle was not against demons or tyrants, but against destiny itself. To free his mother from Mount Hua, Yang Jian labored with divine strength. For days and nights, he struck the mountain with his blade, his third eye blazing with determination. At last, his devotion moved the heavens. The mountain split, and his mother's spirit was released. In that moment, Yang Jian fulfilled his vow, proving that love and duty could overcome even divine punishment. Though his heart yearned for peace, Yang Jian's role as protector never ended. He stood at the boundary between heaven and earth, watching over mortals and defending them from chaos. The Jade Emperor, recognizing his valor, granted him the title of Erlang Shen, the true lord of the second rank. With this title, Yang Jian became one of the most revered deities, a guardian whose name echoed through temples and legends. But Yang Jian was not a mere servant of heaven. He was a figure of defiance, and righteousness, unafraid to challenge unjust orders, even from celestial thrones. His loyalty was to truth and compassion, not blind obedience. This spirit set him apart, making him both a hero, two mortals, and a powerful figure in the heavenly hierarchy. As ages passed, tales of Yang Jian inspired countless generations. With his third eye, he symbolizes clarity and truth. With his blade, he embodies strength and justice. With his dog, he reflects loyalty and courage. His story is not merely one of battles won, but of devotion to family, to righteousness, and to the eternal struggle against tyranny. Thus, the legend of Yang Jian endures. From the sorrow of his childhood to the triumph of freeing his mother, from the blood of battlefields to the honor of heavenly courts, he remains a beacon of resilience. Yang Jian, the warrior of three eyes, the slayer of demons, the protector of mortals, stands eternal as a god of justice and loyalty, a light against darkness in every age.